Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm super excited to be filming today's video because today we're going to be testing out the Makeup by Mario Surreal foundation. I am super excited to try this. I picked this up last week, so it's just been sitting here, so I'm very excited to try this out. So yeah, I've already done my eyes because I just wanted to keep it super simple. So we're just going to be really just focusing on the foundation and how all the products sit on that foundation itself. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below. I'll also link my Instagram account somewhere here, so make sure to follow. That way you are keeping up with the following content. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first of all, packaging is super cute. I love how very simple it is. I haven't even opened it, so I'm super excited. And by the way, I'm in shade 140. I basically went to Sephora. I put a little bit on my neck and just like shade match by myself, which I was really proud of because I normally have to ask somebody. And this is what the packaging looks like. And then here is the foundation. Super cute. I love how simple the bottle is. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the primer. It's the Fenty Beauty Primer. It's super hydrating. I love, love, love this one. My skin has been super dry, so it's basically a soft silk Pro Filt'r hydrating primer, which is perfect because lately I've just been so damn dry with my skin. I don't know what's going on. So this is super, super great if you have dry to combo skin. So I'm going to take a little pea size and apply it on my skin. It literally feels like a lotion or a face cream, if not better, because it's so soft. I mean, the name literally says it's Pro Silk, so. Okay, yeah, so let's open up this bad boy. Ooh, okay. It's like a little twirly wand, which is so unique. It's so different. Oh, I like this. Okay. Just gonna basically apply this. I'm not sure if this is the best way to do it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and just apply a little bit and then just see how this looks like. And I'm gonna take my E.L.F Duo brush. I think I probably put a lot actually. The shade match is actually pretty good. First impression, I definitely applied a lot, like literally, because I think on the wand it actually picks up really well. So just be mindful of that. It's super like glowy. I don't know if you can see, but I think it's also the primer because I did use a very hydrating primer. But I really like the shade. It matches me really nicely. Also, I know a lot of people were also talking about how it does have a little bit of glitter, but I'm actually not seeing it on my skin. So I'm not sure. But overall, it's really good coverage, definitely medium to buildable. I also put way too much, so I really like something more on the light to medium coverage side. So it's definitely buildable. Definitely keep that in mind when you actually do apply the product. But I love the wand. Like, I like how it's not a pump foundation thing, which is great, but this is something definitely different. So I like that. I like that. All right. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender and kind of just go over the foundation, just because I do feel like I do have a little bit, so I wanna thin it out a little bit. Okay, so after blending with the beauty blender, oh my god, I actually really like it a lot more now, just because it is more lightweight, at least on my face, and I really like that. It gives you a very sheen, glow, just a very natural finish. It's not cakey, it's not heavy, but if you want it that way, you can always build it up. But I really like it. I actually really, really like it. All right. So we're gonna test out how all the other products sit on the foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer. you know, I basically just use the same products over and over again. But what I'm gonna do is I actually ordered a few things from Ulta, and soon I'm gonna be filming a Ulta haul where I also ordered a new concealer that I want to try. It's not new to the market, it's been out for a while, but it's new to me because I really like the Tarte Shape Tape, so I just stick to that one, you know? It just works for me. It's beautiful. It's just gorgeous, literally. I mean, it sits on so beautifully. It's very natural, lightweight, top notch. So far, love it. Great. So I am obviously gonna include the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer bronzer just because, you know, I feel like it's the moment and it's, you know, the time for it. And it's also a good way for us to check how the two of his products sit. This is truly my favorite bronzer. I have the Fenty Beauty one as well, but this is just like on another level, and I don't know if it's because it's in a compacted container that makes a difference, just because it's so easy to pick up and the color is beautiful, you know. So highly recommend this product. It's truly one of my favorites, and I'm gonna do a favorites video as well soon, so watch out for that. Another reason for you to subscribe and follow my Instagram account. Like, the color is giving. I'm speechless. I don't have anything else to say, okay? And then I'm gonna use my E.L.F Putty blush. Love this little product. So good. This is beautiful. I'm not exaggerating, but I just love how the skin is looking right now. I mean, it's so beautiful. Quickly just blend my under eye area out. So first I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder, the compacted one, and I'm in shade medium. So I'm going to first apply that on the under eye. And I basically like to just bring this on my T-zone. Such another great product. I'm so here for this right now. Like, I can't even stress this enough. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do, like, I talked about this trick, but I never actually did this on my last video. But now I'm gonna go with the Monsieur or any setting powder, a loose setting powder, and like just basically bake under the eyes, and then also use that for the rest of my face. Alright, so this is a new shade I want to try with the Sephora blush. It's the shade Hey Jealousy, and it looks like this, like a darker pink. I know we've tried the lighter pink, but I've yet to try this, so let's try this. Ooh. Ooh, that's pigmented. Whoa. I always forget how pigmented these blushes are. Always. Like, this is a really nice shade. It really goes well with the Tahiti Putty blush. I know I said that in my last video too. The other shade also went with it, but I'm actually really liking this. Really liking this. Okay, so before we forget the bronzer, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty bronzer, and I'm in shade Caramel Cutie, you know, because I am. I'm going to lightly run this through. I always forget bronzer just because I don't bronze that often. I love blushes. I've also been just really into the Makeup by Mario, just a liquid product. So I feel like that just enough for me, so I don't really have to bronze that much. But this is a really good product. I really like this. Alright, so what I'm gonna quickly do is just lightly dab with my beauty blender and kind of, you know, make it a little less dramatic. But if you're going for the dramatic look, hey, go for it, you know, you do you. Okay, lastly, we're gonna move on to highlighter, and I'm gonna use my House Labs in the shade Peach Quartz, and it's a Bio Radiant Gel. You guys know how much I love this. Such a stunning product. Like, it's just so perfect. If you're medium to tan skin tones, highly recommend this. I think this would be really great addition to your collection. Alright, so I'm going to quickly finish off the eyes, set my face, and then I'll be right back and we'll do a little review of what do we think of the foundation, is it worth it, you know, all the good stuff. So I'll be right back. Alright, this is it. What do you guys think? Leave down your comments. So I added a little pop of color just because I felt like it was very just neutral tones, so just a little pop of eyes, you know, it makes a huge difference. And I used the Colourpop Dream St palette. I used to use this so much like years ago. Colourpop honestly has really great eye palettes. But anyways, okay, so everything about this foundation, I mean, it's just so good. It sits beautifully on the skin. It blends in really great with all the other cream products and powder products. It did not move the foundation. The finish is just so beautiful. It's subtle, it's lightweight, it's not too heavy. I think matches my skin shade really well, so definitely make sure to do that. And maybe it's the primer that also gave me a little bit more hydrated look, so I think it just depends on the primer that you're using, obviously. But this is beautiful. I did not notice any shimmer or glitter because I've heard that people were talking about that. I don't see that on me, at least at the moment. But highly recommend it. This does retail for $45 or $44, something like that. I'll make sure to get the correct price, so that is one thing to keep in mind. I mean, there's so many great foundations in that price range or even under, but I think this definitely feels like a high-end product and they put a lot of effort into it. So really great. It almost kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury, but it's obviously, especially the packaging wise, just because it's a bottle, but it's obviously a bit more coverage and it's not as sheen or light or dewy as much as the Charlotte Tilbury. So if you're looking for a medium coverage or high coverage, honestly any type of coverage like this is a product. This is one thing that I really like, just because when I did use the product on the wand, it did come out a lot, so it was a little heavy on my face, but you can tone it down. So that is a really great thing to keep in mind. But is it worth the money? I mean, like I said, there's a lot of products out there in this price range or even below. It's definitely worth it. So maybe that would answer the question. I feel like there's been especially recently, there's been so many foundations that have been out. There's one by House Labs, there's one by Charlotte Tilbury, there's Makeup by Mario. I feel like all of these three foundations are just so great and perfect. So yeah, I mean, like now that I'm looking more at it, it's just so natural and just very lightweight, so creamy almost, you know? And just blends in just like butterly, especially with all the products. I mean, yeah, it's great. I recommend it. But yeah, so I will see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed. Definitely make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!